Hello everybody, welcome to Andy's Beer Reviews. Thanks for joining me for this next review, which is this one, brand new in Aldi. It's a Yorkshire Pudding Beer. It says it's from the Yorkshire Pudding Beer Brewery, but it's actually Malton Brewery. That's a little brand name they use to sell this. So it's made by Malton Brewery. Interesting, I didn't realise when I bought this, but there's a little thing there which says winner of Aldi, the next big thing. Kind of caught on the telly this thing where Aldi are looking for the next big product, and I think I've seen a couple of episodes where they bring people in who do desserts, sweets, pastries, that sort of thing. I've not seen an alcohol one, but these guys obviously won it, which is really nice. So these are all in Aldi's now. It's really good for the brewery because it means, because before Malton Brewery didn't have a massive distribution of their product. Didn't have massive distribution of their product. It was mainly in and around Yorkshire, where now obviously it's going to go national and more people are going to be able to get to taste Yorkshire Pudding Beer. 3.6% ABV, don't know if I said that, and it cost me £1.49. Let's get poured into a glass and see what we've got. Now I've had something similar to this before. Malton did a, I think it was Malton, I'm sure it was Malton, did a collab with C84 brew company, and they did a pale ale. They did a pale ale rather than a bitter. So I have had this before. I knew about this. I've just myself living in Yorkshire never really managed to get hold of one. So that's poured amber with a just off white head. There is a slight haze to it. Now part of the haze is all down to the Yorkshire puddings. Now don't go thinking, I'll share something in a little bit. So there, so it looks good. I'm getting some really good malty aromas off that pour. Really good malty aromas. Let's sniff it, shall we? So it is in there. It's malty, it's earthy. Smells like a really good bitter actually. Smells good. Let's taste it, shall we? Cheers everybody. It is good. It's a very malt forward beer, very malty. Biscuity flavour coming off that. A little bit of floral, a little bit of citrus, a hint of caramel, not a great deal. That is a good pint. Really, really good beer. Really nice. Now, notice I didn't say it tasted like Yorkshire pudding because it doesn't. And on the back of it, they're actually quite open. They're actually quite open about it. Each bottle of beer contains the equivalent of approximately half of a Yorkshire pudding, so half of a 20 grams. So there's 10 grams of Yorkshire pudding in every single one. But it's got the Yorkshire, they are real Yorkshire puddings. The Yorkshire puddings are made by the Real Yorkshire Pudding Company in Doncaster. Yeah, and they put it in there. The Yorkshire pudding does give it a little bit of smooth creaminess. And you do pick that up quite nicely in there. It's got a really nice feel to it. Really nice carbonation, really smooth. It just feels really good in the mouth. It is excellent. It's got a nice hoppy bitterness at the back end. Little spicy bitterness. It's not massive, but it is there. And like I said, it's smooth, it's creamy, very easy drinking. I mean, 3.6% ABV, a very sessionable beer. It's cracking. So yeah, if you like your beers malty, then this is what you want to be looking at. It's malty, it's biscuity. It's got a little hint of caramel in there, a little bit floral, a little bit fruity. Just really nice, and it's that bitterness is lasting. It's a really, I can see why it won a national competition, because it is a really excellent beer that tastes amazing. Tastes really good. Score wise, I think I'm gonna have to go 10 out of 10. So 10 out of 10 from Andy's Beer Reviews. Whatever you're drinking tonight, please enjoy. Until the next review, everybody, cheers.